Okay, today's example, today we're on to December 9th, 2013. Okay, we're going to start with graphing trig functions. Yeah, this is what we did the last few days. I just want to make sure this is clear for people. Okay, let's start with the basic graph of sine and cos. Now, if you remember when I was last here, which is a long time ago, okay, I left you guys for homework the one night to graph this. Remember that? Okay, that was like a long, long time ago. I'm just going to do the summary, which I wanted to do, and I wasn't able to do so. Can anyone tell me what these two graphs, what happens here? Can somebody give me some of the points here? Yeah, they sort of look like a wave thing is what I'm sort of getting there, okay? What actually happens, I'm going to draw this quickly, okay? This is the graph of y equals sine theta. And our next graph I'm going to do is cosine theta. Okay. I'll put them both on the same graph. Yeah. And blue is y equals cosine theta. Okay, this was sort of on the notes, but I want to make sure that this is good for everybody. A lot of this stuff is the same about these two graphs. Let's do similarities and differences. Can somebody tell me anything that's the same about those two graphs? Yeah, go ahead. They do, definitely. I was hoping more for words like period, amplitude, axis. I was hoping for more words like that. Yes?
They all have the same period, same amplitude.
Okay, let's start with, just slow it down here. What's the period for those two graphs? We'll do similarities first. Yeah. Yeah. Nice 360. Now, just so you know, I heard myself, I play these videos once I record them. My voice is really high. So me going, yeah, I'm sort of interested to hear what that's going to sound like. 360. If you remember from your conscious looking through your textbook and things like this over the last week, the period is from when the graphs repeat. And if you take a look at this, the graph is going to start here, and it's going to repeat again at 360. The blue graph is going to start here and going to repeat again at 360. They both have a period at 360. So you said a few other things were the same. What is the amplitude for both of these graphs? Let's remember what the amplitude is. The amplitude is going to be 1. Okay, the amplitude is, again, the distance from your axis to the max or the axis to the min. What is my axis? 0. Yes. Nothing. Amplitude is in both. Amplitude is in both. So the amplitude is the distance from the middle to the top. I think crest was like the middle to the top or something like that. So I'm not a science teacher, so I don't quite know the terminology differences. But amplitude is what we're going to use for the word. Okay, the two other words we're going to use that are the same are the domain and the range. I want to get Spider-Man on the next sample. Get Spider-Man one. What is the domain for both of these graphs? X is anything. If you take a look at our arrows on the end, this cos graph will keep on going like this all the way forever and ever and ever. So my domain is theta, and theta is anything. Can I get another brave soul to tell me what my range is? Go ahead. Very good. And you guys should already know that from your unit circle, because that's where this all came from, right? The idea is, again, you're heading around the unit circle as a value of 1 for your values. Okay, those are all the similarities, and there's lots of them. What are the differences between sine and cos? I only see one difference. I don't see what the difference is. Right on. So my differences, this is the only difference. And please put a star and a heart beside this, if you could. And this is the main thing. We're going to say sine of theta starts at the axis, which in this case is going to be 0. Cosine of theta starts at the max, which in this case is going to be 1. Now, so no one's asked me this yet, but somebody will say, what about tan? I'm going to leave tan for right now because it's much more complicated. If you remember, tan was slope. Okay, so you can get to asymptotes, and there's all sorts of weird things happening on there. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for right now. That's the main similarities and differences. Okay, the next lesson, which was Thursday, which was a long time ago, was transformation. I just want to make sure transformations were good. So I'm going to do this 100 miles an hour. Maybe I should pause that. What transformations? Let's stop.